Do you have an example of a good landing page site when starting out? Yes and no. In the course, I even go over what should be on your page. However, it's very specific to your target audience. If you're doing dentists and I'm doing corporate events, that landing page needs to have two different things, right? And what works for one will not work for the other. What works for corporate events don't work for wedding photographer, even though they're the exact same thing. It's just the ideal client is absolutely different. What is great to one will completely turn the other off. Those are things that I teach you to understand, like, you know, when it comes to knowing what that's why niche is so important. That's why people who do everything don't have the success as the type of person that just do one thing. And what that landing page looks like is not something that you can replicate unless you have that exact same target audience and niche. It's very important that you understand that. There is no one size fit all. It's very important that you guys, you know, you get that, because the guys that are telling you, oh, just do this, oh, just do that, they're not listening to who your target audience is. So their advice is not good advice for you. What works for those three guys won't work for you. If you're in a different country with a different niche and a different target audience, I could be setting you up for failure. That's why I don't tell you exactly this is what you need to put. I help you understand who your target audience is and then identify what they need. Now knowing what they need, let me show you how to create content around that so that you can appeal to them. If a client's asking for price via email, does your rule of who opens his mouth first loses also works? In what way? Okay, I'm never sending just a price in the email. Whenever I talk to a client, I never give a quick price. I need more information about, listen, we create content for different companies. In order to give a price, I need to fully understand what it is you need, because we could be shooting a Blair Witch Project or we can be shooting Transformers. I don't know what we're shooting. So for me to give you a price, I need to talk to you. I need to have a consultation. We need to discuss what it is, and then I'm gonna submit a proposal. Always submit a proposal with your price. Wrap your price in your value. Always, always, always. Don't ever give a number and that's it. You will lose every single time. If somebody says, how much is a cheeseburger? And I say $20, you're like, oh, that's too much, I'm out of here. Yeah, but it's a triple layer cheeseburger with bacon, hand wrapped, blah, 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 with the best beef of, oh, that may be worth it. But if you just say $20, it's not worth it. It's hard to come back from that. If I state what the burger comes with, it's a Baconator with blah, 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 and fries and a drink for only, you never see a commercial where they say the price and then show the product. They always show the product, then show the price. There's a reason. You need to be gassed up on value and then a price. Some dude co-signed saying, how does Flashfilm shoot big budget and YouTube videos? Where did he find the time? Is Ty really working? I like that. I like that. So let's talk about something real quick. I love those questions. Them make me feel good. So when you get a lot bigger and you are really selective with the clients you work with, you'll have what's called shoot days. My company shoot 2 days a week. That's the only days we shoot, unless we have a big project that require us to shoot longer, i.e. the tech event for Capital One required us 5 straight days. But then I have what's called admin days, which are usually the days I go live, Tuesday and a Thursday. Those are days we dedicate to just doing paperwork, making sure we send out proposals, we get back with clients, we go to clients' offices to pitch if we need, and I have my schedule structured to have those days. That's why I've only been doing 2 lives, and then I have an editor that edit those lives up so that I can post content. So it's all about structuring your schedule, people, and making sure that you have a schedule that's built around what you want to do. Like, I like to play basketball. I got it on my calendar. Do I ever get shoots that interfere with things I want to do? Yes. And if the price is right, I'm there all night. Okay. Let me make sure that's real and that's out there. But there are sometimes I turn down shoots because I may not want to give up hooping for $1,200. It ain't worth it for me. I'm in a position to do that. And some people may not be. No knock against people who aren't, but I have a structured schedule that allow me to do it. There are times that we do nothing but follow-ups, right? I'll give you an example. Monday morning at 10 is when we do follow-up emails. Why? Because everybody's getting to their desk. They're looking through their emails, and we like to make sure it pop up while they are there and not get there at 7 in the morning, and then they can just skim through it. Usually if it pop up, people are like, oh, what's this? And then they check on it. So our follow-up emails usually happen within a certain time. Whenever we talk to a client and we go through the spiel and we promise them a proposal, we usually promise them a proposal on a specific day so that our follow-up time is always on, a Tuesday morning or a Tuesday at 4. We always do it every time. I usually have proposal follow-up calls Tuesday at 4, 5, or 6. So it's about structuring your time and bringing in what you want to do in a way where, it takes up time. Do I lose money doing Flashfilm Academy? You can kind of say yes, because it takes away from Flashfilm Media, which is the goal is to grow the subscriptions and make it profitable. So you're not losing, getting away from clients. But I've have it set up where I have a select group of clients where I don't have to take on new clients to make money. I can refer enough clients and make 20% off a referral fee and do well. So it just depends on how they structure the business. Hey, pause for a second. I know you're in the middle of something dope, but I want to make sure I tell you about a course over at Flashfilm Academy that changed the game for me. It literally took my business from attracting mostly low-end clients to consistently landing bigger clients with bigger budgets. It's called the 5 Key Steps for Creating an Effective Portfolio That Converts. If you're a photographer, videographer, editor, or graphic designer, this course teaches you how to take what your brand does well and present those things in a way to help the client understand how your brand can help solve their problem. This course isn't just about editing, but helping you understand that when clients are trying to make a decision on why or even if they should work with you, blasting them with your best video clips set to music just won't cut it anymore. It doesn't set you apart, show value, or help buyers in the process of making a decision. This course teaches you how to create a commercial for your brand, providing a first impression that will help you 10x your ability to land clients. Remember, if you can't effectively tell your story, clients won't hire you to effectively tell their story. Create a demo reel that sells the client before you even speak to them. Go ahead, click the link. Let's get started. Coleman asked a good question. For video editing, how do you get the base price and additional minute price? Do you make up what you want or treat it like video day rate for 8 hours, then additional hours totals to your day rate? So similar to that. In module 1, I talk about how to come up with your structure-based pricing for editing. But in a short answer, it's similar to how you do a day rate, right? You charging 30% of it is almost your base rate. And then, for instance, if your day rate is $1,000, right, which you normally charge, so your base rate would be 30% of that. And then the remaining $700 will be divided by the remaining 8 hours. So if you show up, you're getting paid for like 3 hours, even if you're doing a 1-hour shoot. You edit, it's the same. Right? 2-minute video is what a majority of our videos are. The first hour is first minute of editing is a base rate. So with that minute, you get color grading, bringing the footage on and off, mixing, color correction, all of that. I'm going to charge a majority of my money within that first minute. And then each additional editing minute is charged extra. So you want to get that lump up front. That way you're happy if you're doing a 1-hour shoot, and you're even happier if you're doing a 10-hour shoot. How do you know when to stop pursuing a potential client after submitting a proposal? People who ready to work will get with you, period. Kim, I'm gonna tell you like this. If I called you and I said, I got $1 for you, you got to drive across town to come get it. You'll say, oh, okay, I'll get it next time I see you. If I called you and said, I got $50 for you, you got to drive across town, come get it. Depending on where your pockets are that day, you may say, If I called you and I said, I hit the lottery for $100,000, I got $10,000 cash for you, you would drive across states to come get that money because it's of value to you, right? You don't have to chase people for things that is of value to them. If you've presented it in a way where it's of value to them, they will blow your phone up. That's why I don't do too much chasing. Focus on adding more value to whatever you offer and watch. You won't have to call them. You'll be like, bruh, it's 5:30 in the morning. What do you want? When it's not of value to them, you feel like you chasing them. And I don't chase a lot. I put it out there. When you're ready, let me know. That's time I can spend going to get somebody else who's ready to go. And then another thing too, content creators, stop making yourself so available. If you have a niche target, there's other companies that want to work with you. I'm working with those other companies. Get in where you fit in. You need to have a little bit of that. It can't be, hey, we're ready, we're open, we're available. No, we're not. We're booked through this date and that date. Other people are making moves. You're the only one that's not. When you're ready, you let me know. You got to have a little bit of that. It's not about being arrogant. It's just about having value for your brand. I value what I do. We're the best at it. Now, you can either get on or you can get left, but we're working with a lot of people. And knowing that we only work with companies like yours and we're busy, that means your competitors are working. What are you doing? You need to kind of present it that way. Is it cool to be a second shooter and work with others? Save up, buy gear, use that money to build a site as such? Yes, as long as you don't pick up the habits of others, because everybody who's in business don't really learn it. Some people just try to do it, and they're big on teaching stuff that is like, wait, what? You teaching what? So just be mindful of that. You can also do that with a regular job. Your regular job should be your number one investor in your business. Hey, keep in mind that the video you just watched contains clips from a longer lecture that's available to our gold members at flashfilmacademy.com. You can go to flashfilmacademy.com to watch the complete lectures if you want to get all the gems and all the information, or you can stay on the channel and continue watching some of our content here. Just click one of those boxes somewhere around here. Just, yeah, you know where to go. Right up in here, somewhere, wherever it pops up, you know what to do. You got this.